What is up, YouTube? Jacob here, also known as ADAY for Tarant info, and our old video of how to get more plays, followers, comments, likes, all that stuff on SoundCloud is not really outdated. It still stands, but there's new changes to SoundCloud, and we have some new methods on getting you guys more reach for your SoundCloud. So my first strategy is, how do you repost on your own profile? Well, that's playlists. And playlists are like a free repost, but then there's also like a little strategy behind it. So one way I use playlists are to separate my originals and remixes, as well as, EPs and stuff like that. But what if I just want to promote something, just get more content to promote? Well, you could create a playlist of songs you like, new songs you like, or maybe you create a throwback playlist, which I do too. But you do that, and then you add in your new songs too. So now you're giving them value by showing them new cool songs, and then you're also putting your new songs that hopefully they like too. So when they come on, they enjoy it, or they haven't heard your new song yet, and they're like, oh, I like this song. Who is this? Oh, it's ADAY. Cool. So stuff like that. Then to get your free repost, you create your playlist, put the song in there, but if they want the free download, you have to add the download link in the playlist, so that way it's still there for them to download. Yeah, you'll still get the plays, but if they like or repost it on this, you're gonna lose those stats because you're gonna delete this playlist in a couple days, and maybe make a new playlist again to like repost it in a few days. So that's just a strategy to do, because the repost game has destroyed the feed. You have to constantly keep putting your tracks back out because they're not going to see it. Look at, when reposts were new, I was getting thousands of plays and support, and everyone was seeing my stuff. Look at, reposts are getting blown left and right. People are doing like 10 a day times your, the 200 people you're following. That's 2,000 new tracks in your feed every single day, give or take. And how are you going to see when people you actually like put out stuff? So you guys got to make sure you go to your favorite artist profiles and search around, because I miss releases all the time and I have to go search their profiles and find them. But it's also kind of your responsibility now to keep putting your content out. It's kind of spammy, but in the same way, you're doing your fans a favor, because if they don't see it, they don't see it. If you don't get in front of them, they may not know that you just came out with a new song. So again, look at how it's hurting the plays, you know? The release before this, again, the plays are dwindling down because people are just kind of popping on SoundCloud, and they're playing their playlists. They're playing, shuffle their likes and stuff. So they're not really browsing in the feed like they used to for new music. And if they are, again, there's so much, it gets buried. I also have a plugin that if you click it, it takes away the repost, and then you could see all the stuff that's posted. It's a little slow, which is kind of annoying, but if you ever do want to actually search, I could search down and be like, okay, look at all this stuff I did not even know came out today because of all the reposts in my feed. It's crazy. So I forgot what this plugin is called. I think it's repost toggle for SoundCloud. So I suggest you check that out. So when people download something, how did I get this here? Well, one, you have to be a paid subscriber to get access to changing what this says. But now, instead of giving them a free download, because even that now SoundCloud even realized no one's really downloading, so let's just make all those download gates do it all. Because if you do have something that's downloaded, it's gonna pop up in here. People are not gonna know to click more and then download. So this is way more convenient for people to download now. They're just used to it, so they click this. It brings them to Artist Union, and this is how you get those download follower gates. Yeah, you create an account over here. You add your SoundCloud. I'm logged into a different one. People could donate to you, or they just get the free download. They click the free download. You got favorite, repost. They got a comment on your track. Follow ADAY. Follow Artist Union. They put that in there. Follow the collaborators, the record label, and my SoundCloud, which is already here, so it just kind of cancels it out. Subscribe on YouTube, and then Artist Union makes them subscribe on YouTube too. So, um, yeah, that's that. And then you connect, you do all that stuff, you get the download. Now you're getting a follower, they're commenting on your track, they're reposting your track for you. That's gonna help you get your reach. They're gonna favorite your track, so if they ever shuffle their likes, um, it's going to be in there and your song's going to come up. That's going to calculate more plays. That's going to keep you current in the fans' mind and stuff. They're going to be more familiar with your music and stuff. And then if you upload your content on YouTube, maybe they're on YouTube more. Maybe they're gaming and they have YouTube up on another tab or something. And that's just their preferred method. So I put them on YouTube. So if I ever upload something, they'll be like, oh, hey, look, he's on YouTube too, because they're already, this download gate makes them subscribe to us on YouTube. These are cool and all, but you don't want to abuse them. A lot of people stack up their friends and stuff in the gates, and quite honestly, it's annoying because my feed's already cluttered enough. And now when I see an artist I didn't even follow in my feed, I get even more annoyed, automatically unfollow them. It's rare I ever listen to their music, and it just kind of puts bad taste of that artist now, because I'm like, I didn't even like the music and he's making me follow him and stuff like this, and then he's reposting stuff in my feed that's already too cluttered, and it just creates problems. So think twice about putting other people in your gates, and think twice about getting added to a gate. If you're not part of the project, don't add yourself to the gate. Like the record label that I have in my gate, I take out sometimes if I don't want it to be represented part of the release. But most of the time, that's the record label that's putting out the stuff, so I have to have them in the label. So think about it. If they're part of the project, add them in the gate. If they're not, don't do it. It's going to hurt you in the long run. That also leads me to the next one, which is the repost trading. And again, be very particular with who you trade reposts with. If you start just trading with anyone who has following and you're just trying to grow, again, if people are reposting stuff I don't like in my feed, I'm going to unfollow them whether I like their music or not. Like, I want my feed to be people who are uploading their stuff. I don't want it reposts the whole time. So think about that when you're actually reposting a song. Is it go with your brand? Are your fans likely to like this? Because if they don't, they might just unfollow you, and then now they forget about you because you reposted someone else's song because you thought you wanted to get your song reposted by them and get a couple more fans, and now you lost a fan that actually was with you from the beginning or whatever. They actually came to you organically liking your music, and now you lost them. So think about that. Be smart when trading reposts, and also realize reposts are ruining people's reaches. So do it wisely. I believe if everyone just like reposted, like, I don't repost anything, and if I do, it's someone on the label or it's a song I feel my fans would like. And then I take it down after a couple days too. When they go to my profile, I want them to see my profile. I don't want repost, and they can't see the stuff I'm working on. Yeah, you could go to tracks, but why give me the extra work to do because all the repost trading, It's a business. You got to keep it looking like a business. You're not a fan sharing music with your friends, You're a business, you're a brand, you're representing your music, You got to stand for something now. You got to be something. And that's what attract people to keep in an area, stay and listen to the music. But those are my tips for you guys on getting more plays, followers, and likes and comments on SoundCloud. It's getting more and more saturated. There's more and more competition to cut through and get plays again. The feed. So now if they're even following you, they're not like, who knows if they're even going to see your stuff. Yeah, your hashtags and making sure everything's there, but the chances of you getting seen in here are crazy because these songs have been up in the leaderboard forever. They're getting over 10 million plays. It's crazy. So, yes, the tagging helps a bit, but you're just gonna get buried in all this crazy successful songs. So those are my tips for you guys. We have a bunch more videos on our channel. Check us out. Hit that subscribe button. Click that thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.